everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Again, not a full-blown video, just a quick update here. This is the second installment in our 5-part series on the Record Store Day Chronicles of 2023, at least my experience, and I wanted to kind of document, my attempt at getting at least one record and kind of the experience of Record Store Day. I know a lot of people aren't able to do Record Store Day, so you can live vicariously through me and kind of learn how the experience is if you haven't done it before. Like I said yesterday, it's kind of weird. If I was in charge of something called Record Store Day, I'd probably do it a bit differently, but basically they're full priced, if not, price inflated records that are either low run, unique editions, or first time to print kind of. There's something unique about it. The idea is it's a record that you're not going to find elsewhere, and it's really designed to get you into your local record store. It promotes sort of the mom and pop, non-corporate Record Store Day. So this is not a Walmart record store or Target record store kind of a deal. They aren't participating whatsoever. This is a mom and pop, independently owned and operated kind of effort for the record industry to sort of promote them. And Record Store Day is a organization. It's a group of people, and I have met those people. They're fantastic, and they've got some great ideas, and their associations with Crosley is sort of how I got to meet them back at CES a couple of years ago. Anyway, so yesterday I posed the question, what record do you think I'm getting for a record store, or trying to get? I may not get it. But what record do you think I would want? And like I said, there's about 5 that kind of interested me. Usually there's pretty much nothing on the list. But this year, if you go to Record Store Day's website, and you can look and download the list, and you can shop, either view a text list or even pictures, which is kind of cool. But anyway, there was about 5 titles that kind of jumped out at me. And no, Peppa Pig was not one of them. Although I think if there was some good, interesting children's content, I might be interested in that. But no, Peppa Pig will not be coming home with me. At least I hope not. Now my wife will probably be like, you know what, you're going to get Peppa Pig, or that'll be the only one I can find. I can just see it now. Back about what we were talking about, the record stores themselves. So they have to sign a pledge that they are going to participate in the rules and the spirit of Record Store Day. And the whole thing is you have to go there. You have to show up in person. You're not supposed to do any dealing online for Record Store Day records, although inevitably people will be going and trying to hoard the records so that they can even further price inflate them and sell them on eBay years later. Case in point, back in 2019, before I discovered Patsy Cline, there was a Record Store Day really cool issue called Sweet Dreams, the Decca Masters, that was released. It was a tri-fold, gatefold, 3 records, and basically had all of the Decca commercial pressings that Patsy Cline recorded. Did not include the 4-star stuff, but included all the Decca stuff. And it was probably pretty pricey when it came out. I was guessing probably $35 to $45 new, but people have held on to that, and it resells for $300 and $400. And I don't think it's worth that, even though I'm a huge fan. But just to give you an idea, there's people out there that are going to kind of try and get a hold of stuff to just later sell it. But to try and combat that, they actually have a pledge where record stores that are in the system, like if you want to know where a record store is that is participating in Record Store Day, don't just chance it and hope your local record shop is. You should go to the Record Store Day website. You can put in your zip code, you can put in your town name, your city name, and it will tell you kind of where the nearest participating location is. And then from there, you can get contact information, directions to that shop. So that way, you know that you are wheeling and dealing with a record shop that is participating, because it's kind of a one-shop deal. I'm not going to go to a bunch of different shops, probably just one shop. And I have emailed them to make sure that they do have a copy of the record that I want. Record stores aren't buying all of the records that are available. So you could go there. Like last year, the shop that I picked was down in Castle Rock, Colorado. They had maybe 20 titles, and out of, well over 100 that were available. So even though there was a couple on the list I might have been interested in, did that shop have the records that I was interested in? That's another consideration. So There's contact info, like I said, on the Record Store Day website. I contacted the shop that I'm thinking about going to, and I'm going to try and make sure they're going to have copies so I don't, waste my time completely. So that's sort of my approach. In these videos, I wanted to kind of document my thinking, my strategy, and that's what I was getting to, is that I don't think that, I mean, I guess you could make a day out of it and just go to all the shops in your town, but I think most people are probably going to, try for one shop and go for it because it's first come, first served. In fact, this shop and others may have a line out front. You never know, right? Like, I've heard of these Record Store Day lines forming. So you want to make sure that your first stop is your best stop, because if you are, shopping late in the day, it's likely that these titles will sell out, because oftentimes there's these pressings, 5,000 or 6,000 copies, limited edition. So they're not in massive print runs. And that's also what makes it kind of fun and exclusive. Can I find a copy of that? That's part of the thrill, part of the fun. But it's designed to get you in the door, to get you in the store. This isn't online. And when they signed that pledge, they're agreeing not to, hold back copies and sell them later online, or to do anything like that, any sort of price fixing or online sales or pre-sales or anything like that. This is designed first come, first serve. If they have 10 copies of something, the first 10 people in the door get it. Everybody else is sad. You know what I mean? Kind of a thing. So there's like I said, there's no guarantee I'm going to get it. So what record do you think I'm going to get? What record am I going to choose? I'm going to tell you that, and I'm going to tell you tomorrow. So come back for tomorrow's installment of this 5-part Record Store Day Chronicles, and I will let you know my top 5 picks and the one that I am going for, and hopefully I will find it. As always, I want to hear your adventures and thoughts, comments, and what you're looking for at Record Store Day down in the comments below, or as Jarrett New does, down in the comments below. Finalize. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Happy record hunting, and we'll see you tomorrow.